Hello, I'm Dario and I'll be showing you some of the features and benefits of the Ford Ranger Wildtrak pickup truck. Like all our vehicles, this pickup truck has undergone 128 inspection points by AA, and it's covered under their warranty for the first 3 months, plus you get roadside assistance included for the first year with a single call-out. You can obviously extend both warranty and roadside assistance here at the dealership. We also applied a triple layer of Gardex nano coat over the paint to make sure no tree sap, acidity or rain will affect it for time to come. This specific exemplar is painted in silver and it's in the Wildtrak trim level, which grants you a graphite grey exterior kit with inserts on the front grille and bumper, a satin finish apron at the front, parking sensors and fog lights at the front, roof bars and power fold mirrors, again in graphite color, 18 inches diamond turned alloys, a roll bar at the back with, again in graphite color. Over the rear you have a tow bar, parking sensors, and a rear view camera fitted just underneath the Ford emblem. And while over here on the passenger side, you can access the fuel port for the diesel. At the back of the bed, you have an anti-slip load liner over the full sizes. And size-wise, it's 112 centimeters of width in between the wheel arches, 55 centimeters of height to the edge of the sides, and then an extensive 140 centimeters of fully usable floor space. The Wildtrak trim level is aimed for sportiness and comfort. It's fitted with 5 seats, all of them finished in leather with wild orange contrast stitching and textile inserts. The rear seat is also fitted with a tray table on the middle, and you also have a domestic mains plug over the main console and a 12-volt port. At the front, you can still see the sporty look of the seats, and the driver's seat is fully electrically adjustable. And once you get in, you can see the full design of the Wildtrak trim level extending both onto the dashboard with the contrast stitching over the leather and the carbon effect over the main dashboard trim. The steering wheel itself as well, it's in leather with contrast stitching. It's multifunction and it's also adjustable in height and depth. Over the spokes you have the controls for the infotainment and trip computer left color screen, plus the commands for volume, voice commands and calls. Over to the right, you have the controls for the right-hand side color screen. And the cruise control, which is also adaptive and will let you choose the distance between vehicles. Over to the left-hand side spoke, you got the controls for the lighting and the toggle for the lane keeping assist. And over to the right, you have the automatic wiper stalk. Further down, you have the classic dial for the lighting with toggles for the fog lights and the rear auxiliary light, plus a dial to select either the automatic headlights or manual headlights and adjust the height of the beam. Plus you also have the adjustment for dimming the cabin lights. Over the door handle you can notice the color ambient lighting, which is customizable between 7 different colors, more on that later. And you also have the power mirror window control plus the child lock for the rear windows and doors. The controls for the power fold mirrors are located here on the right of the dashboard. Once you turn on the vehicle, you can also notice an array of LEDs on the dashboard. Those are for the front collision warning assist. And then you have the main infotainment unit, which is a Ford Sync 4 with its own navigation system and Apple CarPlay integrated into the unit through the USB cable. From here you can also choose the color of the ambient lighting between the 7 colors as I mentioned. By default it's the classic Wildtrak orange. You obviously also have FM and DAB radio plus Bluetooth. Underneath you have all the controls for the air conditioning unit and a couple more controls for the infotainment. These are dedicated to the CD player you can find here. You also have a toggle for the quick clear heated windshield and a replication of the heated seats, which are free stage for both the driver and the passenger, and you can also find them replicated on the infotainment unit. Under the air conditioning unit you have a parcel shelf which is also illuminated in the ambient lighting color. Behind it you have the toggles for the parking sensor, stability control and the differential lock, plus the hill hold. And over here you have the selector for traction between 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive with a lower gear ratio. And the 6-speed automatic gear selector with Tiptronic functionality. And these are some of the features and benefits of the Ford Ranger Wildtrak. For any inquiries, feel free to contact us.